is up, everyone? It's Epic Dude Forever. Yes, I'm back, and we're finally doing another episode, really fourth episode of Tiny Sailor's World, but I haven't played it in a while, so now I have to search it up. Yeah, sorry about the late release. I don't know, I'm just like that, but whatever. Time rejoins. Oh wow, love this new book. Even nice music, I like it. Alright, so we're gonna go to New York. Over here. Wait, no. Why did I search up Red Titans? Titanic. It's probably already all fixed. So now I have to make it look rusted again. Because I can't find the last video. So, yeah. So, ship options. Wait, no, character. So I can become invisible, turn off lights. Hold on one sec. You know what, let me turn audio off until appropriate time. But, okay, so masked, well, we're gonna make it non-visible. So what's the point? It's also still rusted, so. Okay, lower hull. Where's corded metal? Upper hull, corded metal. Deck, no. Funnel top, corded metal. No. Corded metal. Turret, corded metal. Oh, I guess it can't change it. Metal. I mean, yeah. That. Oh, lifeboats. Well, they're neon, so I'll make it foil, so it's like off. No, I'll just make it corded metal. There, now it's like a rusty old ship, and I have to make it look old. So I remove ropes, remove the mast, get rid of some funnels to show that's wear. Make the propeller smaller, I guess. It's like 3. There, now it looks old. Wait, that looks weird. Hold on. Here, that looks more. You know what, that looks even weirder. I'll miss 2 funnels. That looks normal, I guess. Alright, so we're just gonna crash it onto here. Just pretend like the steam isn't there. You know what, I'll add pet boats to make it look more like it was towed. If in real life this was towed, it would take a really long time since tugboats go, I think, like, 5 knots, I think. If anyone's a ship expert, can you tell me in the comments? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, so should I switch back to the documentary voice? I guess. But then I'll tell you when I switch back to normal so I can talk. As the Red Titan was sitting there in her army glory, sunken by the enemy ships to the depths of the ocean floor. As an army ship, she wasn't actually sunk by an enemy ship, sorry. And the reason that she caught fire and exploded was due to a failure from an attack that was a while ago, and she was still in her navy paint when the incident happened. And yeah, and Okay, I know. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to my normal voice. Okay, look, I know that in the other video in part 1, she was in her normal version. Just pretend. You know what? Let me just change it back to normal. I have to change all the skin. Yeah, skin's gonna look like the Titanic. We don't want no Titanic. We want the red Titan back. Okay, so superstructure is gonna be. Do you guys see what I saw? No, you guys saw what I saw, right? There's no way you guys didn't see that, but we'll act like that didn't exist. Okay, funnel bottom, that would be 255. Wait, no, it was 0 and then 255. 255. Yeah, I think it looked like this. Yeah. Yeah, this is what it looked like. Okay, anyway, back to the documentary. She was sitting there and I gotta restart everything because I said she was in the army, but I'll say it again. As the Red Titan 2 was sitting there, she was in her original paint glory. She was very beautiful until that fateful night. The fire that got caught inside of the kitchen area, inside of the dining hall, / the grand staircase. There was a giant kitchen there, and it caught fire and everything went up in flames. The ship sunk off the shallow coast, which was a good opportunity to bring her back up. Successfully they did. And now she sits here in the warehouse, waiting to be restored to her original glory and sail the seas once more. All right, back to my normal voice. Right, how good I did that. But okay, so there she is in all her glory, sitting in the port. Time to fix this thing. All right, first what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of all these disgusting funnels. So kick them out of here. Yeah, just kick them out of here. We don't need no funnels because we have to repaint her. I'm just saying normally. I don't have to say it like the voice. Wait, can I still... I need to see if I can do it when I'm not sitting. Yes, I can. Okay. And she was slowly being refurbished back into her beautiful glory. It only took a few days to switch back her paints. And the shield line turned white. Because she was no longer the fastest ship, sadly. She now has the white strip as remembrance. And they painted that neon to remember that. Her glory was already coming back. Soon, the superstructure was completed. The deck was somehow not destroyed, so they kept it. But just in case, they changed the deck to a really cool dark color that made it almost look like red, but not red that much. I need to get like a brown. All right, look, I know I typed 6-7. Don't make fun of me. There, that looks cool. I like that. That looks sick. And then they moved on to our funnels, pushing them back up. And also, wait, I should probably fix the funnels before actually doing them. So, funnel top. And they fixed those funnels in a jiffy. And then they moved on to the propellers, put them back to 5-bladed. And then made it look nice again. Her propellers and anchors were switched to neon to give her that beautiful look. Since the war was over, there was no warning for submarines. Lifeboats were also put in neon, so at night ships could see the lifeboats and come and save them. Then they finished it, and they also put back on the funnels. And ta-da! The Red Titan was back in her beautiful glory. She was ready to sail the seas yet again. On the day of her release, it was January 12th, 2015. Yes, it took, I think, when did she sink? 2012? Or was it 2013? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. And there she was, sitting in port. Wait, I have to respawn her. Hold on. All right, there we go. And there she was, sitting in the port areas of New York once again, ready to regain her life and her beauty. Everyone cheered. And everyone finally heard the horn they've all been waiting for. Such a beauty, isn't she? The Red Titan's voyage will be from New York to Cape Town. Now with more advanced radar measures and countermeasures for any shallow waters. She would take on anything with advanced technology. She now converted back to... How do I turn that off? There we go. She would now change back. The Titan company would buy her back from the United States Navy. Wait, I think it was called Titan Ocean Team. Yeah, I think it was, yeah. Oh, wait. I'll just name it the Legend. Or else. No, not Super Ship. I'll put her bio as a legendary ship that survived a torpedo. Titan Ocean Team. She was finally back to her beautiful glory. And she was ready to take on anything. Newscasters, people, everyone were happy and delighted as she would be put back into service, serving routes from New York to Africa to Britain to Japan even, and Asia. What I mean by Asia is the Philippines, Japan, Britain, Canada, Los Angeles, or California, sorry. I meant California. California in Africa. She would be the sea's glory again. She may not be fast anymore, and she may not be the star of the show. She will always be remembered for the work she did. Her voyage will begin in the next part. So, everyone, thank you for being here with me and helping me get to this goal. I'm really happy. Thank you all for 220 plus subscribers. I'm really happy to pave the way for my channel's arc. Hold on 1 second. And who knows, a few special videos could be coming up soon, and one I'm working on in CapCut. And here, I'll give you a little tiny info about what it's about. It's about the 10 fastest cars in the world. And don't worry, they're fact-checked. And yeah, I've been trying my best to edit it. And it might take a while. Come on, editors take a while to do things. So I'm sorry for procrastinating and holding this project. When I mean project, I mean this video. I'm sorry for holding it for 3 months. Or was it 2 or 4? I don't know. But I'm happy that I finally brought it back. And I hope I see you guys in part 4. Thank you for watching. And the Red Titan stands forever. Remember to be epic.